friends, I am Sheetal and welcome back to Target Study YouTube channel. India's average infant mortality is improved. In a recent survey conducted between January 2, 2020 and April 30, 2021, whose results were declared in November 24, shows that India's average neonatal mortality rate, that is the death in the first 28 days of life for every 1000 births, fell from nearly 30 deaths in 2015 to 16 to 25 deaths in 2019 to 21. India improves infant mortality rate but gains slowing down. Confused, dear friends? Wondering what I am talking about? Let me clear your doubt, guys. Today I am going to talk about one such medical professional who is directly related with these news and will certainly remain in great demand in the coming times. And the professional I am talking about is known as a pediatrician. A pediatricians diagnose and treat health conditions that affect babies, children and young people. So guys, today in this video, I am going to tell facts like who a pediatrician is, what are the eligibility conditions for becoming a pediatrician, what are the skills required to be a pediatrician, how to become a pediatrician, what is the job profile, career prospects and job opportunities after becoming a pediatrician, what is the salary or pay packages of a pediatrician and much more. So guys, let us start with a very basic question, and that question is, who exactly a pediatrician is? A pediatrician is a licensed medical practitioner who specializes in diagnose and treat health conditions that affect babies, children and young people. It is a diverse discipline that involves infant, basically newborn babies, also known as neonatal, and covers a wide variety of disorders in their various body parts. Now you would like to know the eligibility conditions for becoming a pediatrician. Like every other medical professional, be it a cardiologist, an eye surgeon or a pediatrician, you have to choose your career path well after your 10th class. The very first qualification that you need to get towards your goal of becoming a medical professional is 12th class pass in medical stream with physics, chemistry and biology as main subjects, followed by a 5.5 years MBBS degree. So basically, an MBBS degree from a recognized and reputed medical college is the basic eligibility condition to get admission in the specialized medical branch, that is pediatrics. Along with the basic educational qualification and other eligibility conditions, you must have certain set of skills required to become a successful pediatrician. Like where other types of medical practitioners usually discuss medical issues with elderly people, pediatricians are supposed to deal with neonatal. So they need to communicate well with both the children and their parents. When communicating with the children using their gestures, they need to be able to make them comfortable and help them understand their ailments, and they must also watch for potential neoverbal cues. When communicating with parents and legal guardians, they need to be able to properly explain both the illness and the treatment options, giving the child's caretaker enough information to make an informed decision. So, the foremost skill required to become a pediatrician is a good communication skills. Children tend to react differently to similar issues, and pediatricians need to quickly access the reported symptoms, thoroughly analyze the issue, and provide a solution as quickly and accurately as possible. This requires a problem-solving skill set, which usually includes the ability to focus, research, and analyze situations. Pediatricians need to have a natural ability to interact with children. Many children are afraid to visit the doctor's office, and once there, they may also be intimidated by elements like needles and tests. So, a pediatrician needs to be able to relate to children and help them relax by making them feel at ease with their environment. A significant number of pediatricians work in teams, which can include nurses, fellow pediatricians, and other medical professionals. They need to be able to share some responsibilities with other members of the medical staff in a way that improves the odds of a medical process being as quick and effective as possible. They may also need to collaborate with specialists for more complex health issues and should be able to provide them with quality information and guidance regarding the specifics of each issue. Besides health services, pediatricians also need to perform other related tasks like handling patient paperwork, taking patient or parent phone calls, studying new medical developments, performing research and analyzing laboratory results. So, they should also need to organize other professional schedules and priorities like nurses or personal assistants. Pediatricians working in different settings and geographical regions often interact with patients and guardians from different backgrounds. In order to perform their job at high standards, they need to be able to interact with everyone, regardless of culture, nationality, or any other similar trait. Children are significantly less tolerant of physical pain and emotional distress than adults, and the pediatrician should be aware of this and take active steps to minimize these negative effects. This also helps them professionally, as children are usually more likely to communicate effectively with an adult who seems to understand them. When children are too distressed to express what they are feeling, or when they simply lack the vocabulary to do it, the pediatrician needs to be able to notice even seemingly unimportant details that may help them accurately diagnose a certain medical issue. If you are really looking forward to be a pediatrician, then the knowledge of the process to become one is a must. Pediatrician differs from other medical specialties in the sense that they have to deal with tiny tots. But like every medical discipline, it demands a commitment to a lengthy and rigorous educational track, multiple levels of examination and licensing. To become a pediatrician, you need to follow few steps, and the very first step is to clear +2 class with physics, chemistry and biology as main subjects. After clearing your 12th or while you are appearing in 12th class exam, you need to clear any one of the medical entrance exams so that you could get admission in MBBS course of reputed medical colleges in India. NEET UG, which is conducted by National Testing Agency, is one such medical entrance exam that enables you to get admission in the MBBS course of most of the medical colleges across India. This exam is generally held in the month of May-June every year and is taken by almost all the medical students. After completion of this 4-year of MBBS degree course and 1 year and 6 months along compulsory training, one has to go for specialization. After MBBS, candidates should have to go for postgraduate degree, that is MD in pediatrics. Successful postgraduates can go for further specialization in medical or surgical fields offered by autonomous institutes such as AIIMS, etc. These institutes conduct their own entrance exams. You can also appear for NEET PG entrance exam. You can also choose to get the membership of the Royal College of Pediatrics and Child Health by clearing the exams conducted by the Royal Colleges of the UK. Since it is recognized by the Medical Council of India and is considered equivalent to the MD, now you get to know about some of the colleges in India which offers pediatrics courses. If you are looking for some of the best government institutes, then you can go for All India Institute of Medical Sciences, New Delhi, Armed Forces Medical College, Pune, Maulana Azad Medical College, New Delhi, Government Medical College and Hospital, Maharashtra, King George's Medical University, Lucknow, and PGI MER, Chandigarh. And if you want to join some of the best private institutes, then you can go for Christian Medical College, Vellore, St. John's Medical College, Bangalore, and SRM Medical College Hospital and Research Center, Chennai, etc. In fact, there are a lot more PG medical colleges that provide MD Pediatrics course. So, you can visit our website, that is targetstudy.com, and check all the institutes providing this course. Now, when you are well aware of other aspects of a pediatrics, you would like to know the answer of the most important question, that is, what are the career prospects and job opportunities after becoming a pediatrician? To get a befitting answer to this question, just recall the first few lines of this video, starting with India's average infant mortality improved and ending with India improves infant mortality rate but gains slowing down. Yes, gains slowing down. And to stop this slowing down process, we need pediatrician, especially in India, where every 3 ticks of the wall clock produces 2 infants and many of those need immediate medical attentions. So dear friends, I can say that there is huge scope for pediatrician not only in government sector but also in private hospitals and neonatal care centers. As a pediatrician, you may also choose to become an educationist or a researcher and find employment opportunities in various medical colleges and educator and research centers as life scientist. Now the most eagerly asked question, and that question is, What are the expected pay packages or salary for a pediatrician? In today's scenario, when there is increasing demand for a pediatrician, the salary and pay packages have increased considerably. However, the average salary that a fresh pediatrician can expect to get can be anything between Rs 80,000 to Rs 1 lakh per month, depending upon the medical organization one has joined. However, experienced pediatrician engaged in the corporate sector can expect anything between 1,50,000 to Rs 2 lakh per month. Whereas in government sector, the salaries are paid according to the pay scale prevalent in a particular state or hospital. Although the enhanced salary in government sector may be little less than the private sector, but government pediatricians are also entitled to government accommodation and other perks as admissible. Pediatricians with an excellent track record running their own neonatal care centers can expect to earn even more. That's all from this video, guys. I hope you find this video informative. For more such videos, subscribe to Target Study YouTube channel, and to get regular notification, hit the bell icon. Thank you for watching.